Welcome back to Sunrise. Good morning to you wherever you are. Special good morning to Johnny Brooks. He was the head boy at St. Catherine Primary. He's headed to St. Jago High, and his sisters, his older sisters, they're twins. They went to St. Jago, and so there's a very Jago family, very happy. Johnny, good morning to you. Well, as we look ahead to the next school year, many families are feeling the financial pressure of transitioning to high school. And for the past 8 years, the Live to Give Jamaica Foundation has been easing that burden with its PEP Academic Scholarship and supporting families through a range of initiatives. This year marks the foundation's 10th anniversary with new partnerships in place, and their scholarship program is expanding. So joining us once again, but in a different capacity, is President Carlton Stewart and Vice President Tanya Byndloss to talk about how it all works and how families can apply. Good morning. Hi, morning.
Good morning. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Well, tell us a little bit about Live to Give. 10 years in existence, 8 years doing this particular initiative. Tell us about the ethos of Live to Give Foundation.
The foundation was started 10 years ago, yeah, and it was out of a need to do as much as you can to pay it forward. I mean, I grew up in a dispensation when it was tough financially, yeah. We didn't always have it. And then when I realized that we were in a position where we could actually help, I said to Tanya, I said to Kurt, I said to Kadia, and I said, that for a person, let us come together to see what we can now do. Given that we all have this in common, where we have a heart to give back, and we know what tough life is. Let us see what we can do for others. And out of that, you know, we came up with the idea, registered the foundation, and we just started to doing the work. But even before we were registered, we were actually doing the work. We said, let us get this thing formalized to get some persons on board. And it has been an amazing journey over the last 10 years.
Right. Tanya, I mean, over the period, you would have gone through, it feels like so many different chapters in the Jamaican life. The COVID years were a difficult period, but tell us about specifically the 2025 academic scholarships that you have.
Okay, so we are looking to sponsor PEP students who excel in their examinations, and we believe that it's an opportunity for them to actually get the assistance that is needed. It shouldn't be that they are lacking and they have this deficit. So we're here to fulfill this mandate with the little that we can do.
But, all right, so it's a PEP scholarship. So it's for primary school students, grade 5, grade 6?
What persons who are going into high school. So once you're going into high school,
you're leaving out of PEP?
Right, and going
to high school.
Yes.
Okay, but like, what are the things that, in terms of, as far as a scholarship goes, what are the things that you are helping to fund? Because them not say tuition free.
So in times gone by, you heard that tuition was free.
Yeah.
So in those era, we were giving out book vouchers to help with the books and the bags, etc., etc.
Right.
But steadily over time, you realize that the fees are back in. So if you check now, every single school now has a fee.
Yes.
$25,000, $30,000, $35,000, some are $40,000. Like the school, so it's
small fees, miscellaneous
fees, insurance. So all schools know a fee, and you need to pay this money before you can actually start. So we are really back. It's not called a tuition fee anymore, but there's a cost in going to high school nonetheless. And you find that some persons really can't find it, or it's difficult to actually find it. So if a child did extremely well and you are in need and we're able to help, why not? So we're trying to cover all bases as well.
So how do persons apply, and how are you defining a child who did extremely well? Is it, and well, let me ask that.
All right, so based on your average, you would apply using our form that we would have created. You would have to upload your PEP result. Not only that, you have to write a statement of purpose or reason, giving us a background of who you are, what it is that you have been doing, to show you, because we want a holistic individual. We don't want somebody who's just an high achiever. We want somebody who is an all-rounder, who participates and who excel holistically.
So it's not like just a needs-based assessment. It's also like you're looking to give high-performing children.
Yes.
who are in need, or it could
Exactly
be just
that.
high.
Exactly that. High performers who are in need.
Yes.
So you need a basic average of, I think, 300 and something. I don't know the exact amount now. It's on the application form, but you must also be in need. So the statement or the essay that you're writing, why am I deserving of a scholarship? And you give us the background, but you must be a high achiever. We want to encourage these children who are brilliant, who did well, and you were going after high school excited, but you really don't have it, or mommy don't have it, or daddy to kind of give you some assistance.
Carlton, no, you're a person who you are trying to, you always talk about your network is your net worth. I gather by virtue of being the host of Corner Office, you're able to garner support. Tell us about that.
Listen. So it's our 10th year, and I said we wanted to go extremely big. But I said, who could we touch base with? Big up Corner Office, big up CVM Television, and all the companies that I would have met during maybe 1 or 2 seasons of Corner Office. I said, let me touch base and ask if they will come on board to give us a push, some support, and listen to me. All the persons who I reached out to Dennis immediately said, Carlton, say less. You want some assistance? Say less. Let us find a child. I will sponsor 1 child. I will sponsor 2 children. I will sponsor 1. I will give you some money here. We have Pure Chocolate who came on board. We have Jamaica Simulation Racing Association who came on board. We have Vineyard Town.
The ice cream people.
They came on board. We have SK Catering and Events Management. Shanna said, Carlton, where's the Carlton? We're ready. We're coming on board.
Nice.
So Shanna is on board. We have all
the
money
funeral
all
home. The funeral home.
Max.
Yeah,
funeral arrangement. Tavia said, Carlton, where's the scholarship? Definitely, I'm coming on board. So about 5 or 6 of these companies who we did some business with at Corner Office. I called Keisha. So Keisha, Carlton, Sailor, CVM, we're coming on board to give you some exposure as well. So all the persons who we have maybe impacted through Corner Office, they said, I will come on board.
And now you're able to make a difference.
A bigger difference.
Is there like a process of letting the awardees know where they have like a ceremony in terms of?
Yes, for sure. So application ends July 19th, so you can go online on our social media pages. You can still apply. Click the link in our bio, it takes you straight to the application form. Enter everything there, we get the information. Once that is done on the 19th, we'll go through the process with the board to do the shortlisting, do the evaluation, the committee will select the winners, and then in August, there'll be a scholarship awards function. We'll put a little nice clothes. Something about there, we'll get the date out. Put on your nice clothes, a nice dress, a bubbles, your clip, and your bow tie, your bandana. You come out to a nice event, and the sponsor will be on board with us just to award the children their trophies, their monies, etc. So, yeah.
All right, thank you very much. Wonderful initiative. Our guest, Carlton Stewart and Tanya Byndloss on the Live to Give Jamaica Foundation. Coming up, of course, beauty meets business with a makeup guide for the modern professional. Sunrise will be right back after these messages.